I don't really know how to describe the last episode, but we're back for more Finding Paradise. We we stopped Faye, I think. Just need some sedatives for Colin. Yeah. Sheesh. Are they just spreading hibiscus seeds wherever they go? Shit. Okay. Yeah, like whatever that, you know, Faye thinks she's in the right, despite the fact that she's literally just nothingness. What the fuck doesn't loop around? I'm gonna push buttons until this works. There, it worked. Huh. Backing up iterative data for applied selection. Data backup complete and store to repository. Want to chat later? What? Huh? Oh. That took a while. Weren't you right behind me? I just had to clean up that mess back there. Well, let's go and see what we find out the vortex of all this. I have a guess. Well, here's another one of these. Didn't exactly stick that soft landing, huh? Not like I had much practice on an actual grass strip. So, you think this is the case of schizophrenia? Well, with that, the patient usually has a trouble actively distinguishing delusion from reality. But in this case, I get the feeling that he's actually well aware of it. Still, I can't say for certain, but I'm leaning towards some kind of defense mechanism instead. The more curious question is how he's able to materialize here so vividly. You think she's still able to see us? Hard to say, but she shouldn't be able to interfere for now, at least. This seems to be just another normal memory playback. Maybe he's on hard drugs. What you waiting for? Come on. Haven't you ever heard the phrase, stop and smell the roses? There are flowers on top of the hill too, you know. I'll race you there. Recognize this? Hey, I was thinking, it's a little windy today. Maybe we should come back some other time instead? Oh, don't be such a downer. We're practically already there. Hey, remember when we played Catch Me If You Can? The wind? It wasn't there a moment ago. Okay, what does it matter now? Let's just rest here for a while. Again? You barely walked any steps. Hey, I'm the one who has to carry this thing uphill. Oh, I just thought you'd have gotten stronger by now, that's all. The child got bigger too, you know. Just come and sit here with me for a bit, will you? Do you remember the first time we came here? Which first time? The second one, I guess. The one where I tried to race you up the hill. Oh, yeah, that was a dumb move. You sure were excited to take me up there, though. Yeah, it had been a while since I took anyone there. It's still one of my favorite places. I've always liked how it overlooked the city. It really has been a while, hasn't it? I rather miss going there. So, why are you hesitating? Hmm? We're mere steps away from there, you know? Why are you stopping every step along the way? Stop kidding yourself, Colin. You're not tired, and it's not the wind. We're already come so far. You know as well as I what we have to do. The first time we came here, that was the first time I accompanied you to play the scales too, wasn't it? Yeah, it helped. It still does, actually. Well, no one has to practice scales alone. But you can never actually hear what I was playing, could you? It's nice up there today. It always is. You don't have to leave anymore. I can fly now. Wherever you go, I can go with you. You really are stubborn, aren't you? Don't you think you're getting a bit too old for me to stay? People would laugh at you if they knew. They can laugh all they want. I don't care. You made me who I am today. I learned to fly because of you. I kept playing the cello because of you. You taught me to practice the scales. No, Colin. I can't teach you anything you don't know. Nor can I make you do anything you don't want. Maybe all you really wanted was for someone to be there. Even if it was just someone like me. I know it's mesmerizing here, Colin. But you've been spending so much time with me, and imagining what couldn't be. Don't you think you're forgetting what actually is, and all that could be? Sometimes, stepping out of this little world we've made is the only way to notice and appreciate all the beautiful things all around you. I just don't want to be alone. Sure, if I go, you'll be alone at times even when you don't want to be. But that's all part of growing up, and it's all a part of life. So it makes fleeting moments with loved ones treasured and our memories precious. It's also what drives you to seek out what you wouldn't find if you just stayed here with me. There's a lot out there just waiting for you, Colin. I can't promise it'll always be good, but I know you won't find all that you need living only in these pages of ours. You brought me into this world. I won't forget that. And while some things are meant to stay, some are only meant to carry you so far. In my own way, you know I'll always be there to protect you. And whatever comes, if it's something we could do, then it's something you could do. What do you say, Colin? Are you ready? I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for it to end. I don't care what you are or aren't. You're my first real friend. Hey, this doesn't have to be the end for us. One day, you might look back and realize how fast this precious life of yours has passed you by. And on that day, I'll come back once more. We'll talk like how we used to talk. And tell me about your day. No, about your life. And tell me about what a happy life you've had, and all the nice memories you've had. I might not have such a happy life, you know. You're such a downer, you know that? Have a little faith in yourself, Colin. Of course you will. I know you will. It may take a long time, and it may take a lot of work and effort. But when that day comes, I know you'll have a lot of happy memories to share. Ah, it's almost time. How much have you written that book by now? You replaced its pages so many times, huh? I must talk a lot. Sorry about that. Now that I'm going, perhaps you could finally spare more pages for other things. It's your book. You don't have to always write about me anymore. It's just like life, right? Same book, filled with all kinds of different pages, as it should be. Take care of yourself, alright? Hey, I still haven't said goodbye yet. You already have, Colin. A long, long time ago. She never came back, did she? Guess not. Wonder if she's a cause or an effect. Hmm? As in, do you think Colin's unhappy because she never came back again? If Colin only wanted to see her again, I doubt he would have needed to call us. Yeah, so perhaps her absence at the end of meant that he was already unhappy by then. Back to square one. This place is destabilizing again. We don't have much time left. Let's move. We have to make do with what we have. Wait, do we even know what we're doing with him yet? I have a few days to try, but we still need to link the mementos first. Let's get back to the overworld and figure things out while we do that. Alright. What the heck? Wait just a... In my own way, I will always be there to protect you. Neil? What's taking you so long? This place is falling apart. There's no time to wait for him. Okie dokie, loki pokey. Oh, there's cello to the right. Yeah, there we go. Books up, hibiscus on the left. And plain bottom. I think it's all of them, but was that a... What is this place? His memories. They're falling apart. But in the blink of an eye, suddenly, there's no more time. And I find myself here, just like everyone else. I just want to feel like I've done enough in this world before I go, you know? That's why we're here, Colin. Tell us your regrets. What is it that you want us to fix? All of them. But when you go through the procedure and live that new life, just hold on to something from here. It's not like that, Fia. I won't forget about you. We only have so little time in this life, and we're never able to do all that we want. No matter what we do, there's always be other things we want to try, other paths to take. Shit, 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 shit! Did it spill on your dress? Hey, just one more excuse to jump into the lagoon. You know, we don't have to waste all that lemon juice. Have you tried writing with it? Lemon juice? No. Why? The rid of me mind blown by some elementary school magic. Get this, it's invisible ink. Invisible ink? Yep, writing a piece in color only when you heat the paper up. Come on, I'll show you. Let's write something with it. It's been a while since I've written. Well, never too late to start again. How about our letter? To who? Each other, of course. Who wrote about the strip? Been a kind of a journey, hasn't it? And at the end of it, we can show each other what we wrote of it all. How is this not a part of the memory earlier? Strange. I agree, Watts. Why would you even consider? Why would you tell us that everything we have is something make-believe? I'm not tossing anything aside. We all have regrets. being right and wrong, or a dream long past. Esmond Core, we give you a second chance to make things right. Because with our help, it's never too late. Wait, these don't seem like just randomly scattered memories. Be that the sedative is wearing off? You are different, even from the man we were when I first met you. You're no longer aloof, you know? When you're here, you're actually here. I know it's summarizing here, Facebook after a pause, shifting your gaze back up to the sky. But you've been spending so much time with me, and imagining what couldn't be. Don't you think you're forgetting what actually is, and all that could be? I guess I should have read that in Faye's voice, huh? Okay, look, I got it. I got your message, you hear me? I know you're still here. You can come and get me now. Damn it. I really thought it was her. Oh, wait. Is that really the only way to... Good shield, Eva. Where the hey have you been? I figured it out, Eva. I figured out the impossible. I mean, it took an unholy amount of spoon feeding, but... I guess that's what it takes when we're on the inside of it. What are you talking about? Yes, just what are you talking about? Yes, what just what are you talking about? The sedative. It wore off already? You don't sound too happy about it. We're here to help, Colin. And you're the mental process that's in the way. Well, lucky for you, that can be amended now, can't it? So, looks like we're about out of time. If you're going to erase me for good, you might as well hurry. No, we're not going to erase you. We're going to erase us. Wait, what? Colin never needed our service, Eva. He already had her. The ability to change his reality? To live in a different world? One that filled the gaps of what he wanted. All in his head. She is what we do, Eva. And yet, she left. She left, which could have only meant one thing. What are you trying to imply? No, that can't be right. What we do is different from just this. How is it different? Because there's more to it. There's more to what we do. We fulfill wishes. We give meaning to people's lives. What we do, it has to be more than just that of an imaginary friend. It's a lot more elaborate, that's for sure. For someone who had to fight just to let go of fantasy and embrace reality, maybe our existence was merely an unwelcomed amplifier. A reminder of the make-believe, the imaginary, and the endless possibilities that make reality seem less than what it is. Hey, you two, things aren't looking good with the patient. I don't know what you're up to, but you may want to get out of there fast. And by might wanna, I mean need to. After all that, huh? I guess none of this even matters anymore. There's no way we still have the time to implement any actual changes. No, we might not have the time. But what about her? She's already linked to the machine's interface, right? Without us, all procedures would be internalized. So much can be done in a fraction of a moment. You're just in giving sole control of the machine to a mental process of the patient? The ethical implications of that hasn't been done for good reasons. It hasn't been done because no patient had a chance like this. Besides, what's your alternative? Just leave and mark this as a write-off? But what about legal complications? And the contract, it says... Oh, come on, Eva. When has the contract stopped us? Guys? Go on. I'll be right behind you. Don't say I never trust you. Why are you doing this for us? Well, if I recall it and on my last breath, I trust you over two strangers in white coats, right? Strangers, huh? Your colleague was right about one thing. There's more to what you do than just playing God with people's memories. You've been here for just a day, and yet... in all of his life, no one else has truly seen the world through his eyes like you have. And well, you're kind of the first people I've been able to meet, too. In some silly way, maybe that's a part of what Colin really wished for. It was one heck of a meet and greet, that's for sure. Full admin access transfer to unknown credential. Hey. Unknown underscore credential number percent Faye. Okay. You gonna be alright? Just a little nervous, I guess. Well, given the circumstances, I'd say that's pretty alright. Hey. Do you think that in some ways, I've truly existed? Well, for what it's worth, I think all of our memories, and everything in it, I mean nothing but the fiction we tell ourselves. Good luck out here. Colin's counting on you. His blood pressure is dropping, vital signs are fading fast. I think he's letting go. I'm sorry for your loss. Please take all the time you need. I'll be in the living room with the paperwork. When they're ready, I'll let them know. Always a little stark, isn't it? Seeing it like this? After just having been in there? It is what it is. I'm just a little cold. Felt warmer in there. What I did back there? Do you know if it worked? Hard to say. I'll try to dig through the data afterwards, but, well, it's never been done like this before. I don't know how coherent it'd be. Guess we got another report to write. We can take care of that when the dust settles. In the meantime, I just remembered something. So, did you succeed? There was a complication. We tried to cope with something unorthodox, but I'm not sure if we'll ever know what really happened in those last moments. Hey, Sophia said you got a lighter? Yeah?
I never stood up very tall. I think my voice was fairly small. But there were times I'd want to shout, though my thoughts weren't sorted out. So I'd stumble and I'd fall. I learned to fly because of you. So if you left, I could go too. And everything you saw in me, that's what I wanted to be. Did I make it after all? All the grass on the other side, is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away. As we dream and as we grow, we have to learn to let things go. But let the wonder never fade, though we've turned 10,000 pages, flying high or stuck below. I've searched for meaning amidst doubt. I finally figured that part out. And all the stories inside me feels like I'm bursting at the seams. And you're here after all. All the grass on the other side, is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish
Looking for something, old timer? It's been a while, huh? A long while. You haven't changed much. And whose fault is that now? Listen, I wish we were under better circumstances, but I know. I wish it's all the time to tell you about all that's happened since then. It's okay, I was there. I'm only here to say goodbye. Just tell me one thing though. You still have any regrets? Regrets? Yeah, I have a lot of those. But that's okay. The chances I missed, the mishaps, and all that I wish I had, well, they're all still a part of it. They made way for all that I do have. And what do I have? I wouldn't trade for anything else in the world. That's all I wish to hear. Go on. They're waiting for you. It's time to go home. Hey, Colin. Sorry I had to leave back then. Thank you for having been there, even when nobody else was. Thanks again, Kangao, for another emotional story, at the least. Whew, I guess that was Finding Paradise. Quite the little trip. That was a wish granted. It was one last regret, one last thought that he shouldn't have made. He didn't need to make. One last, maybe they can make my life a bit better. But really, he never needed it. There's nothing he'd want more than to keep his life as it was. Except maybe one last chance to talk to Faye. And he didn't need Sigmund for that. They was always there. Ooh. Short credits. You know, not a large production, but still, beautiful story. Sup? Where are you? At my scotch. Drinking home. You said you'd be here. I said I'd visit like we always do, not attend the funeral. When was the last time we even did that? I know, but I just thought we owe it to him after. Dr. Rosalind, we're about to start. Go on, I'll get my turn. Alright, enjoy your scotch. You know it. Now, where were we? Ooh, not looking sexy at all, Neil. I asked you to knock, not hack my lock. Switching to digital was a terrible idea. Why didn't you just keep both locks on? Dagnabbit, Rob, I don't even know why she even got you involved. Look, we don't have long. Are you guys still in or not? You betcha! So, is that the solution you were talking about? Yeah, that's her. Now that was finding paradise. Next time, you'll be hearing back from me for Imposter Factory whenever it releases. Freebird Games. Check them out.